Welcome to the 2016-17 school year. I hope you're off to a great start. For kindergarten through third grade, there were no changes made to our curriculum or assessments in science. Our standards are in the process of revision, and so we should be able to see a draft of those new standards sometime around December. We'll have curriculum work that will occur this summer, and then we'll make some adjustments if we need to comply with the new standards. The one change that you will see this year will be how you'll access your curriculum materials for science. On this page, the K6 science page, you're going to find order forms and pacing guides, you'll find standards, you'll find pretty much everything that you used to find in Filer or on the portal, you're going to find in this page. So if you're looking for anything that has to do with FOSS, you'll be scrolling down to the FOSS tab. When you click on the FOSS tab, you'll see that there's information for the Science Center, contact information for both Brad and Greg are on here. You'll be able to find your living materials order forms that are listed out by your grade level. You do need to make sure that whenever you access forms on here that you're logged into your district Google account. If you receive a message that tells you that you don't have access to a form or you need to ask permission, please go back and make sure that you're logged into your Google account in order to access those. You'll be able to fill these forms out electronically and then send them back to Brad or Greg. First grade, you don't have any living materials, which is why there's not an order form present for you there. Please make sure as you're ordering your materials that you are only ordering what you need for your courses. For the butterflies, only second grade can order butterflies. If you find that you're not going to end up using the living materials and you know this at least a week or two ahead of time, and you've already ordered them, please let Brad or Greg know so that they can cancel that order so we don't have critters coming that we didn't need. From this page, you'll also be able to see if you didn't order your kit, you'll be able to order your kits here if you're K3. Once again, these will link directly to the order form, and then you'll send those to Brad or Greg in the Science Center. Those will be updated in the spring so that you can order your kits for next year. Under the Curriculum Materials tab, you're going to find some work that teachers did a few years ago, looking at pacing guides and key ideas and vocabulary. Anything that's hyperlinked on here means that there's documents that were made and available. These handouts here are also available through the print shop. Please contact your school secretary to find out what your school's ordering information is. They're free of charge, and you can they'll print them for you either half page or full page. The last thing that you're going to find on this page is how to access FOSSWeb. We do have the premium account codes for all of our kits. Some of the account codes, just so you know, are for a more recent edition than what we have, unfortunately. But for the most part, they will work, and you'll be able to find particularly your teacher's edition electronically. So if you want to see your next rotation and you want to look at that kit ahead of time, and you want to look at that teacher's edition ahead of time, you can do that. So all of the codes are available for you down here. What you'll also find on this page is information that's specific to your grade level. So you would click into your grade level course and you'll be able to find the state standards. I personally like to see things in different ways, and so I like to see things all on one side of one sheet of paper. And so in here you'll see just the content strands, the life science, the physical science, and the earth and space science. On the kindergarten placemat, you will find all the standards for strands 1 through 6 that are on there. And then this last one is the document from the Arizona Department of Education. This last chart will show you the progression of strands 1 through 3 through the grade levels. I like this chart because it shows you where your kids should be coming to you, what they should be doing, and what they're going to be doing after you. So it gives you that idea of that baseline of what your kid should have, and then if you have that kid who's just a rock star and keeps pushing ahead, you kind of know which direction to push them in and the things that they're going to be expected to do as they get older. If you have questions about the materials that are available to you on this pages, please make sure that you contact me, and my contact information is on the front page of this Canvas course. For kindergarten through third grade, once again, the district assessments are optional, And so you'll see that they're all marked as optional. Their windows open at the beginning of the year. The pre-test will close at the beginning of May. The post-test will close at the end of May. You are welcome to use them, but you are not required to use them in kindergarten through third grade. There are back-to-school update handouts that go through what I was just speaking about. There are also some other information that's available to you in here, some different links that you might find helpful when you're looking for depth of knowledge and you're trying to increase that level of rigor. If you're using School City, and I have some help forms. These are from School City itself, so they're just some different forms that they have available to help to get you started in different areas. The safety contracts on here are samples. You do need to have a conversation with your students prior to doing any kind of investigation regarding safety, and then you need to have something in writing that shows that they actually participated in that conversation. These are just samples. You don't have to use these exact contracts. You can do like a safety pledge where we write one together and everyone signs it, we put up on the wall, which would probably be much more appropriate for our younger grade levels. But we do want to have some sort of written documentation that they were present for that conversation. It does a couple of things. One is it raises the level of concern for the students. They realize that this is a serious thing when they have to sign it, and that they really do need to follow these rules. And for you, it's also for liability purposes, it shows that you really did have these conversations with your students. Down below, you'll see a list of the things that will be available in Canvas. Most of these things are already posted. A few of the things I'm still moving over from Portal, like the material safety data sheets, the animal and plant care, all of these things will be over in Canvas within the next couple of weeks. If you do have any questions, please do feel free to contact me. My contact information is right up here at the front of the page, and I hope you have a great start to your school year.